From the hush of the desert to the howl of the wild comes a story worth remembering. Come now, sit close, be still, let the firelight dance in your eyes, and may your heart open like a desert flower under the moon. Tonight, I will tell you of a secret pact, an alliance not written in ink or sworn by hand, but one spoken in glances, in instinct, in ancient rhythm. A tale of feather and fang, of crows and wolves. The world is full of unlikely partnerships. Sometimes the clever need the strong. Sometimes the wildest spirits learn to trust. And sometimes even a crow and a wolf share a meal. In the cold lands, where breath turns to mist and snow hides every scent, survival is no small thing. Food is scarce. The wind bites through fur and feather alike. Only the wise endure. Let me first tell you of the crow. The crow, black as night, yet full of light. Often misunderstood, but never mistaken. Its eyes are sharp, not just in sight, but in thought. The crow remembers. The crow learns. It watches the world like a thinker, not prey, not predator. A soul with wings. Crows can count. They solve puzzles made by humans. But more than anything, they see patterns. Still, wisdom alone does not fill the belly. So one day, the crow began watching the wolf, and something ancient stirred. The wolf is the storm of the forest. Not reckless, but strategic. Not heartless, but loyal. Alone strong. In a pack unstoppable. But wolves cannot see what flies above. They do not scan the plains from the sky. They chase. They hunt. But sometimes, prey slips away. Then came one winter, when a crow followed a pack. It circled overhead while the wolves searched below. When they lost the trail, it cried out, not in words, but in rhythm. It had seen the deer hiding beyond the ridge. The wolves heard. They chased. They caught. They ate. And when they finished, they left behind scraps, bones, sinew, skin. The crow waited. Then it feasted. No deal was made. No pact was spoken. But a dance had begun. Season after season, this pattern grew. Crows began guiding wolves, not by chance, but by intent. When danger lurked, they warned. When prey scattered, they pointed. And in return, the wolves always left a little behind. Some even say the wolves began to look up, waiting for a signal, before turning, before chasing. Imagine that. The beasts of the earth, following the voice of the sky. Crows became scouts. Wolves, the fierce providers. Two hunters, one plan. Now, you might ask, how did they trust each other? Not through friendship. Not like to kin sharing figs beneath the tree. This was trust born of necessity. A quiet understanding that survival is not always a solo path. Neither ruled the other. They were not master and servant. They were partners, bound by the oldest force in the world. The hunger to live, and the wisdom to adapt. Listen closely, for hidden in this tale is a truth for us all. The crow, clever and small, could never bring down a deer. The wolf, swift and mighty, could not always find the trail. But together, they thrived. The world may tell you to stand alone, to be strong without help. But even the wild knows better. Even the cold, sharp forest understands the power of working together. So when you face a challenge too big for your hands, ask yourself, who sees what I cannot? Who holds the strength I lack? And how can we share the hunt, not the hurt? Crows and wolves do not speak the same language, yet they understood enough to survive. That is wisdom. Now rest. Let your thoughts soar with wings, and run with paws. And always remember, even the fiercest heart sometimes needs a clever eye.